fragile. That's how some White House officials describe the current ceasefire between Iran and the U.S.
Well, meantime, Iran is accusing the U.S. of violating parts of the deal, saying the ceasefire is unreasonable.
CBS LA's Gio Insignares is monitoring the latest developments as both sides do not seem to be on the same page. Gio.
Rube, Pat, that's right. President Trump started the day yesterday, remember, by threatening to end Iranian civilization. Then came the two-week ceasefire agreement. But already that's on shaky ground as there's disagreement over whether Lebanon is part of this truce and what's going on with the Strait of Hormuz. We do want to warn you, though, that some of this video may be difficult to watch. Stunning footage showing a massive attack by Israel in Lebanon today, aimed at the Iranian-backed Hezbollah militia. The Israeli military saying 100 targets were hit in minutes. This security camera video shows people trying to rush away from explosions. Lebanese officials say at least 254 people were killed and more than 1,100 were injured. Pakistan, which mediated the ceasefire, originally said it did cover the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah. But today, the White House denied that.
The deal is a ceasefire, a negotiation. That's what we give. And what they give is the straits are going to be reopened. If we don't see that happening, the president is not going to abide by our terms if the Iranians are not abiding by their terms.
Iran disagreed, as the country's foreign minister posted that if America didn't rein Israel in, the ceasefire was off. State media also reported the Strait of Hormuz was closed again, the narrow waterway that transits roughly 20% of the world's oil. But the White House disputed that as well.
What they're saying publicly is different privately. We have seen an uptick of traffic in the Strait today, and I will reiterate the president's expectation and demand that the Strait of Hormuz is reopened immediately, quickly, and safely.
Late tonight, Iran announced it's now directing ships to use alternative routes through the strait, citing the risk of sea mines in the main channel. Last month, U.S. officials told CBS News that there were at least a dozen underwater mines planted by Iran in the strait. Meanwhile, oil markets embraced the ceasefire news, with crude oil dropping below $100 a barrel. However, prices remain about 30% higher than before the war started. And that could mean higher gas prices lasting for a bit longer.
Typically, when the price of crude oil falls, gasoline follows, but with a pretty long lag, often 3 or 4 weeks.
Back here at home, House Democrats will try to pass a war powers resolution tomorrow to rein in the president's ability to strike Iran. Senate Democrats hope to follow next week. Meantime, the vice president will lead the U.S. negotiating team in Islamabad, Pakistan on Saturday as both sides work to figure out if this ceasefire can actually hold. Pat.
All right. Thank you so much, Gio.